Today we are going to talk about seed flats or seed trays, and they are really important to implement the use of on your farm or your homestead. You can use them either way. One of the primary reasons why they are extremely helpful, and I feel one of the most important tools that we use here on the farm, is so you can get your crops started early. And with seed trays and seed flats, you can start indoors or in a greenhouse, and you can start your plants as early as December or January going into the next year. That way you don't have to worry about doing direct sowing around the last frost date. You can start your plants early and get an early start to the growing season. And if you're in a market garden and you're going to a farmer's market to sell your produce, you want to make sure that you can get your crops out, your produce out as early as possible. So that way, that gives you a jump start on your competitors. Because as the season goes on, a lot of the produce gets cheaper and cheaper. But if you get it out early, you can have a premium price on your produce because you're one of the first ones to have those things out. And like I said, the trays are extremely important to have, and it's one of those things that I wish I would have begun implementing the use of early on, because they're such an effective tool to have on the farm. And some of the ways that, well, Selah, can you tell people how we use our seed trays and seed flats on our farm?
We use them from microgreens and plants to transplants.
Great job, yes we do. And there's a major difference in the quality of trays that you can buy out there. The first tray that we have here is what I call the cheap version. You can buy this at Walmart or probably Target, Dollar General, maybe even Lowe's. But this may last you a season, maybe. A couple weeks, maybe. But after a while, this starts happening, it starts breaking. Overall, these are just junk. You can buy them for about $5 at Walmart or something like that. And that is the route that I went at first. And let me tell you, it's a mistake. It was a waste of time. Because you can buy for almost the same price online, maybe just a little bit more, you can buy something of better quality. So don't buy those. You can also go with what I call the okay ones. The ones can get you by and they may last you a little bit longer. And these are made with a little bit better quality. And you can buy these online as well. There's a number of companies that have these. These are your plugs here. This is your shallow tray. These can be used. These are really good for microgreens. And this is your deeper tray. And one of the things that we do here on our farm, we like to use what we call like a 3-tray system. So we have your deep tray here, and then we have what you have here is your shallow tray with slots in them. We'll put that in there, and then we'll take, if we're growing microgreens, it'll be just 2 trays. But if we're having plugs that we're going to transplant, for the transplants that Selah talked about, is we're going to use 3 trays. We got the deep tray, the shallow tray, and then we have the plugs here, the plug tray. And we do that because you can fill it up down here, and you can put your water in there, and those plants can receive the water that they need. So this is the okay version. And here we have the best. These are from Bootstrap Farmer. It's kind of hard to see on camera here, on video, the quality difference between the best here and the okay version. And then we have the cheap, crappy version here. It's almost like paper. But if you knock on it, you should be able to hear the difference. These are definitely thicker, sturdier, and will last you a lot longer than the okay version, and definitely a lot longer than the cheap, crappy version that we just threw away. Bootstrap Farmer has plugs as well. They even have multicolors. We just have one here that's the white version, but they have pink and green and all kind of cool colors. And they also have the shallow trays as well. They have a lot of variety of options you can buy. But these are the version, this is what you want to buy right here. Especially if you're serious about farming and serious about homesteading long term. These are going to last you a lot longer. And I definitely recommend using these from Bootstrap Farmer.
The nominees for the strongest seed trays are the cheapos. And what do they receive, Daddy?
Nothing.
Second, the okays. What do the okays get, Daddy?
1 bicep for strength.
And third, we have the Bootstrap Farmer ones. How many biceps do they get, Daddy?
2 double biceps.
Yay, 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 yay! Bootstrap Farmer wins!
I will provide some information on these OK trays in the show notes below, but I do recommend whether you buy them from the Bootstrap Farmer, which I highly recommend you buy them from Bootstrap Farmer and not the OK version, and like I said before, not the cheapos. Buy them from Bootstrap Farmer, they'll definitely last you longer, and they even have a 2-year warranty on these trays. And they have some warranties on some of their other products, so make sure you check out their website.
That's it for this vlog. If you haven't already, please subscribe.
See you
Next time!
What am I trying to say?
It sounds like you say help.
I don't know what I'm going to say.
Hope, like.
Alright, put it together. Put it together. Help me out. Help me. Alright, here we go.
You want to massage right now?
Well, that's it for this vlog. Forgot to mention. Alright.